Hey, hello and welcome to the third episode of the show. My name is Mick.
And I'm Peter.
And previously I showed you how we did the hardware hack of the RC car transmitter using an Arduino board.
And today we're going to show you how we can transfer my movements from the Wii controller and the balance board into the Arduino board.
That's right, Peter.
The Wii controller contains a lot of buttons. It can do almost anything. But what we would like it to do...
Shitload of things.
Yeah.
It does coffee and...
candy.
Sorry.
Chocolate. But what we would
plays
like...
tennis?
It doesn't play tennis.
Oh.
It's a shotgun. No, we would like to make it detect the movements that we do to it and transfer them onto the computer. It actually contains an 3-axis accelerometer, and that is what we are gonna play with. Hard.
Okay, Oscillator is a piece of software for the Mac, and it's used for making connections between Wii remote controls and the computer. And yeah.
Yeah. And the way the Wii controller is connected to the software is pushing button 1 and 2, and then in a second it'll show if it's connected.
As soon as it connects, you'll see that, there it is, the battery level of the Wii remote control shows up, and all kinds of things are lighting up here as Peter's moving the thing a little bit around. And all Oscillator actually is doing is just collecting this information and retransmitting it out on the network. So I've written a small piece of software that receives these signals and just shows them on the screen, just as a graph here. So as Peter moves the thing around, this little dot will just display where he's moving it.
So this is how it looks when I move it.
Well done, Peter.
Thank you, Mick. As well as the Wii controller, the balance board can detect movements. It works by 4 pressure sensors placed in each corner. And this is how it works. And this is how it looks when the software is connected. Does it work, Mick?
Yeah.
It's great.
Shows your movements. Yeah, it has the same Bluetooth connection as the Wii controller, so it's pretty much the same thing software-wise. The Oscillator software that we used on the Mac for getting inputs from the Wii controllers and the Wii Fit balance board, it transmits the signals on the network in a protocol called the Open Sound Control Protocol. And I found some software for the iPhone that does the same thing. It's called Oscillator. I'm so sorry, guys, the iPhone software is not called Oscillator, it's called Oshi mode. And if I launch the application, it has all kinds of different inputs, and it also has a touch input interface. So when I move my finger around the iPhone screen, it transmits the coordinates of my touch to the computer. And you can see that on the left side of the screen, it shows the raw input that we get from the iPhone. On the right side of the computer screen, it shows a small difference, because if I move my finger up and down, it moves in the opposite direction on the computer. That's because somehow the coordinates are inverted on the iPhone. So I want the car to drive forward when I get my finger up and not backwards. So I had to invert one of the channels.
Thank you for watching this episode, and thanks to Morfar for sponsoring the show.
Next episode is going to be all about the whole chain of components that we put together to make it work.
It's gonna be sweet.
It sure will. And we're also going to show you all the things we went through to make it work just right, so you have the right feeling. See you next time.
See you.
Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode.
See you next time.